Hey guys, how goes it? It's Crowd9 here with a very requested video, my link skills. So a lot of people have been asking, what link skills do I use? And I don't really use anything out of the ordinary. I basically use what I think are the better ones, which again, there's not a lot. Like if you've made every class up until now, you pretty much have all the link skills more or less. So let's start it off. Obviously, I'm playing Phantom, so this is my passive link skill, which is Phantom's Instinct. If you're playing something that's not a Phantom, say an Explorer, then I have 13 link skills for you. So you're going to have to pick and choose one out of these, and I'll explain later why I think if you're an Explorer or something that does not have a link skill, which one you can eliminate. So I use Phantom's Instinct. I think it's great because it's 10% crit rate if you're a lower level, then the second level is 15 and the third level is 20, and because I'm 210 I have level 3. Really nice to have, really awesome to have, but again it's not required, it's just really nice to have. So moving on, Pirate's Blessing. For the most part this is from Cannoneers, and I think they changed it recently because if I remember right it was different beforehand. Now it permanently increases your strength by 25, dex by 25, int by 25, luck by 25, HP and MP by 10%. That's a lot. You might think 25 luck, it's not a lot. But the later on you go, you have more percent, that 25 could somehow become the reason why you have an extra plus 100. So the small things do add up, and that's just awesome to have. And it's not that hard actually, Cannoneers have become easier to level. They're not the same as they used to be. Now, Demon Slayer. Increases your damage by 15% when attacking bosses. I don't think I need to explain this one any more than I did there. So I'm gonna move on. Luminous. Light's Wash. It ignores enemies' defense by 15%, so it's great to have. Obviously you can see I have level 2, etc, except for Keen's Edge. So remember, these are level 2, so you can get 10% enemy defense ignore if it was level 1. Just keep that small thing in mind. Iron Will from Kaiser. 15% maximum HP. Just good to have extra HP. Why not? Hybrid Logic. All stats plus 10%. 10%. 10. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. So use that to your advantage because I believe Xenon, pretty amazing link skill. Everyone should have this. Wild's Rage from Demon Avenger, damage plus 10%. Again, I might not be the biggest fan of Demon Avengers, but their link skill is amazing. Keen's Edge is from Hayato, and it increases all your stats by 10, attack and magic power by 5. Not the most amazing compared to everything else, but it's maxed out at level 1, and it's just that extra 5 attack. It's just a little bit of extra. Now we have Elementalism, which is from Kana. Increases damage by 10%. That's a lot. And yeah, it has a level 2. But I still say go for it because freaking amazing. 10%. Rhine's Blessing from the Zero class. Incoming damage is reduced by 15% and ignores 10% defense. Again, stack it with the other link skills. It adds up. That's a lot of extra damage ignored. So it's always good to have. Next we have Close Call from our lovely, forgettable Shade. This is the one where I mentioned at the beginning of the video you could probably ignore. Fatal attack survival chance. Basically you die, you have a 10% chance of being revived. I mean it's nice to have, but it's not essentially helping you. Something like Angelic Buster's link skill might be better than this because you get that 10% amazing bonus damage. But if you don't want to remember that little active skill and you just want to not worry about it, you have Close Call. It's not the best, like I said. It's just good to have now and then. You just die and you're like, oh, I revived. I think it only worked for me like 3 times so far. Like, not a lot. Again, 10% guys. Think of a 10% scroll. They don't always work. Elven Blessing, something that I think is and should be a requirement. Should be a requirement. Not only do you get a teleport back to Ilul, which then you could just go straight to 6-way Cross Path, then go to Pantheon, or if you're like doing Golics and you don't want to walk back all the way, you could just use Elven Blessing. And not, like I said, not just that, it gives you 15 additional experience, 15%. So if you're training at a monster that gives you, I don't know, freaking 100 EXP, you're gonna get 15 more EXP, and that adds up. So you can kind of think of it as, if you're at 0%, you technically only need 85% to level. Obviously it's still gonna be 100, but you're just going 15% faster. Huge requirement. I think everyone should have it. Level 1, level 2, level 3 if you're able to level up a Mercedes to 210. Dear God, amazing! Now we have Beast Tamer! And that's a lot. 7% boss damage, 7% critical rate, 4% HP and MP. And probably the only link skill that shows you what you can get at level 3, which is kind of upsetting. Like, it'd be pretty nice to see level 3 on here, and I can see what I can get from there. But, again, that's still 7% boss damage is a lot, 7% critical rate, again, could make you... It adds up! So, I definitely recommend you guys get these. And like I said, if you're choosing between, you know, you have all of them, and you need to choose to remove one, I mean, you could remove Close Call for Phantom's Instinct. And if you really want the Angelic Buster's link skill, you could probably remove Keen Edge. As good as it is, you get that 10% bonus damage, which doubles your range, I believe. So you can kill a boss faster in that time frame, so you might not even need Keen's Edge. So Keen's Edge is a casual type thing, while Angelic Buster is more for the people who boss a lot and kind of want that, you know, that world record on killing Zaku in 5 seconds. What is it now, like probably like 2 seconds, I guess? But anyways guys, that's just a quick little video to show you guys my Phantom's link skills. And stay tuned for the next few videos, because the next 2 videos will be a lot of the things that you guys have been asking me about. And then after that, we'll be back to the super normal life of Phantom. But for now, this is kind of like a Q&A type thing, where you guys have asked me questions of like, hey, what's your link skills, what's this, what's that? And I'll just make a quick video about it. Even though this video has been running for like 7.5 minutes. Dear God. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. And again, like if you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment them down below and I'll reply. So see you guys around.